Okay, or not. All right, I'm gonna say intro 2 points, Jocelyn 0. This intro is kicking my butt, but I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. But first things first, it's your girl, Jocelyn knows sports, because I do. And I am interviewing the great, the people's champ, the people's rookie, KJ Vincent today. KJ, can you kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, what position you play, and just what it means to be a first year player?
Yeah, sure. My name's KJ. Some of the coaches call me 911
I know that's
because
right.
I'm I'm actually a firefighter by my career. I play slot receiver for the Atlanta Truth. I'm number 27, and this is my rookie year. And I started playing football this year at 32 years old.
Okay. Hey, it ain't how you start.
It ain't.
Okay, so speaking of first, I was definitely tuning in this weekend, watching y'all throw up 50 of them things down there in New Jersey, and you had your first career touchdown. Can you walk me through that? Tell me like that adrenaline. Like, I ain't see the celebration dance. I hope you at least represent it.
um, I gotta work on the celebration dance for sure. But yeah, no, it was awesome. It was actually my first touch of the season. My
Really?
first touch, yeah, my first touch of the season. I ran, I think, 35 yards for a TD. It was awesome. I actually communicated with the QB. We kind of changed up the play last second based on the defense. Got a great communication between me and Renee, our QB. Caught the ball. I started running. I had an incredible blocker in front of me. She managed to block, I think, 2 people. Swung by my defender that was in front of me and ran it in 35 yards for a TD. And I remember kind of stopping in the end zone and looking back and being like, was there a flag? Is there something wrong? I don't understand how I'm in the end zone.
What
That's
did I
it.
miss? What did I
Yeah,
miss?
what did I miss? I did. If you look back at the replay, it's kind of funny because I just kind of stand in the end zone with the ball at my hip for a minute, looking around like,
Like, who
there's
come and
got to be
take
a
this from
whistle
me?
or something that I missed. But I
So
did.
I hear 3 things in there. One, coach, if you watching this, first catch, touchdown. So I'm just gonna say throw the ball to KJ a little bit more.
I'm
Just a
just
little
saying.
bit
I'm just
more.
saying.
A bit more. Number 2, I'm gonna let you slide with not doing a celebration because I get it. You was in shock a little bit. But next time I'm gonna need a little something, a little razzle dazzle.
Oh, I
And
got it ready.
then 3, you talking about blocking. Y'all, the offensive line has been crazy. Matter of fact, I need to get an interview with one of the offensive line players. I promise you I
Yeah.
saw somebody get pancakes Saturday.
A lot of people got pancake Saturday. We had a lot of stoppage time for some injuries. A lot of people got ran over. So
So kind of walk me through that O line. Like the blocking has been phenomenal, which has translated to
mhm.
the run game, which has translated to you and my girl Zoe. What's up, Zoe? Y'all been out there catching bombs. So what does it mean to have such a dominant offensive line your first year?
um, honestly, the faith that you have knowing that your line has got you is so reassuring that it allows you to focus your attention elsewhere. Our line is incredible. Like practice after practice, we've only had 2 games so far this season, but game after game, they are just the MVP players. I mean, they really make it happen. We have some of our O-line getting really quick down to the second level, back to the linebackers real fast. And that makes a whole lot of difference when it comes to, I mean, especially our run game, because we already have incredible running backs as it is. And then to have an O-line that is just a monster is awesome.
I agree. And it makes the offense so much more exciting to watch. Like, I can see the confidence that you all have running your routes, just knowing you got time to get down the field.
For sure. For sure.
Okay, that kind of takes me into my next question, right? You say you started at 32 years old. Why tackle football and why the Atlanta Truth?
It was honestly kind of by happenstance, so I grew up an athlete. My entire life I've played sports. My career sport was soccer. I've played soccer the majority of my life. And then, I played through college. And then once you graduate college, it's kind of like everything stops for you. You don't really have sports to kind of just fall back on anymore. Youth sports, no matter what age you are, there's an opportunity for you to play. And then as an adult, that has lived a life of just being an athlete their whole life, you get to be an adult and you're like, man, I kind of don't know what to do without a team sport.
Yeah.
So I looked online. I looked places in Atlanta. I live about an hour north of Atlanta. So I looked for places locally. There's really not any team sports locally, with the exception. I think there are some softball teams, which is really cool. But I just happened to come across one day because I was like, I really, really miss a team sport. I just need to be involved. I need to do something. I don't care if it's kickball. I don't care what it is. But then I came across the Truth and I was like, I didn't even know that it was a possibility for me as a female and at 32 to play tackle football. And as soon as I saw that, I just had this like feeling in my stomach. I was like, oh, this is the team. This is the team. I immediately reached out to Tiger. Tiger responded really quick, and she's super bubbly and awesome and welcoming. I think back in October, we started. When did we start OTAs? Somewhere around there. Started meeting the team, something like that. Started meeting the team, met Tiger, met the head coach, met a bunch of the other coaches. And I was like, oh yeah, this is for sure where I need to be right now. And I was so excited that I had that opportunity was even available.
I know that's right. First of all, shout out to GM Tiger. She is her. And I love the fact that she's a part of your story. And I like the fact that she was a advocate to be able to get you to do something that you didn't think was possible. So that's
Absolutely.
Pretty dope. Women supporting women. That's how we got to be.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you kind of spoke about being a firefighter, right? A very busy, sometimes chaotic job. How do you think some of those transferable skills help you prepare for game day action on a football field?
Oh man, honestly, in so many ways. I'll name a few for you, but honestly, the transfer of skill, that dynamic is it's kind of crazy how much they kind of overlap. For one, I think the most important thing is doing well under pressure. Both my career and as a firefighter and as a football player is very high intensity, high adrenaline, making last split second decisions. And I think that being in emergency medicine and, being in this fire service, since 2016, I believe, doing EMS and stuff has just really helped my ability to honestly just kind of regulate that sympathetic nervous system to a way that you can just really work well under pressure and work well in high intensity situations. And that's probably what has helped me most, is just kind of practicing that as a practice over the last few years. And also just, we have this thing called chain of command and obviously teamwork and being able to rely on the people around you to do their job. And as long as they're doing your job and you're doing your job, everything is, going smooth. And even in the event that that something doesn't go smooth, you're still able to problem solve quickly and make something happen out of nothing. A lot of the skills have been transferable, and I've noticed, and it's honestly been pretty awesome.
Well, that's super dope. I can see that. Like first responders' lives are kind of chaotic. And I think sports at times, not all the time, but at times can be a little chaotic too. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it's like a little healthy dose of stress, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Just a hint of
So
cortisol. Just a
yeah, it's
hint.
a little bit more controllable, I think. So you being a rookie, I know it's only week 2, but have you had your, well, we're going into week 3, I should say. Have
Mm-hmm.
you had your welcome to the league moment yet? And if you have, what was it? Like, was it a hard hit, a pick that just sent you on your butt? Like, what was it?
Well, we'll say if anybody knows the truth, they know some of our prominent defenders. I have been hit by Cole. I have been hit by Angie. And I don't know if been hit by Chevy, but that makes sense because I feel like if I have been hit by Chevy, I probably had a
I,
concussion or
I feel like
something.
you would know.
So yeah, I took some hits, and I think when I got hit by Cole, she was just standing there, and I ran into her, and it was my fault, and it knocked the air out of me real quick, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's real. That is real.
Oh my God. Shout out to Cole and Angie. And I honestly did not expect your welcome to the league moment to come from your team.
No doubt.
The definition of it be your own people.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so my next question is women's tackle football isn't necessarily an emerging sport. A lot of people don't know about it. And if I'm going to be completely honest, if I didn't run into OJ, I may not have known as much about it as I do now.
Sure.
Um, what in your quickest 10 to 15 seconds,
Hmm.
tell people why they should be paying attention to the Women's National Football Conference and tackle football in general.
Oh, passion. The passion for the game is there. Like we're not, we're not getting paid millions of dollars to be out there. We don't have the best, fanciest equipment and trainers and nothing like that. We're out there because we love the game. We're athletes and we want to play. And if we're on the field, we're giving 1,000% every time. And it's real.
Okay, I like that. It's about right at 10 seconds. And I would argue too that it's entertaining. I think people try to make women's sports be a male sport. I think
Mm.
it's unique because it's not, and
Yes,
I
it
like
is.
the entertainment
Yeah,
of it as well. Yes, yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So my next question, you got 2 outstanding rookies in that backfield. Walk me
Mhm.
through what your relationship is with that wide receiver room. I mean, you got a lot. I think I counted maybe like 28. I'm joking. Maybe I counted like 8 to 10 wide receivers on the roster. What's that room like?
We got a lot of receivers. We do. We got a lot of really good hands. We got a lot of really good receivers. We have athletes on our sidelines, and I couldn't be more stoked to learn something different from each and every one of them. No matter who I'm out there with on that line, I'm excited that they're out there with me, and I get to be out there with them. Yeah, I think you said there's 2 rookie. I think there's 2 rookies. I think that's me and Zoe.
That's who I'm
KJ.
talking about.
Yeah, Zoe. Let me tell you, Zoe's gonna be something, man. She is a legend in the making. She's incredible. I'm super stoked every time I get to be out there with Zoe because no matter
No,
who
that's
else is out
right.
there, she gonna make
What's up,
everyone.
Zoe? We're gonna do a little shout out to Zoe. What's
Shout
up?
out Zoe for sure. But yeah, just being out there and being able to have the opportunity to make plays every time I'm out there. I want to make the most of that opportunity and do my best to show the coaches, hey, if you put me on the field, you can trust me to make something happen. And that's been my goal, just showing up and showing out.
That's my motto in life. It's also a Juicy J song. So
That's a win-win.
every time I show out, I got to show out. But
Absolutely.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But my last plea, right? I kind of
Mhm.
asked Ken the same question last night. Week 1,
Mhm.
Atlanta Truth was number 8 on the WNFC rankings. Where
Mhm.
do you think you guys stack going into week 3 after that Monster Space Jam victory that you put on in week 2?
Ooh, where do I think we stand? Um, that's tough, man. I can only hope that we moved up a few spots, maybe 4 or 5. That
Okay, I
that would
see.
be my guess. I can only hope higher, but
I see
I
you
would
and Ken been working together because her answer was 5. So
yeah, that's what I would say, about 4 or 5. And that was an incredible game, and we may have scored the most points in week 2. But there's a lot of incredible teams out there, man, and stats are counted in a number of different ways, and that's kind of beyond me. But I do know that we are a force to be reckoned with this season, and I see us, if we're 5 this week, we're gonna be in the top 3 the week after. So
okay, you both have the same answer. Ken, if I find out you've been giving the questions to KJ behind my back,
I did not talk to Ken.
I'm just kidding. I kind of see that 4 or 5 spot as well too. I,
Yeah,
I want to say you guys should get style points, right? Because I think sometimes it
absolutely.
doesn't matter winning. It's kind of how you win that makes some style points as well. So we shall
ATL is
see.
it. ATL is it.
I'm so ATL, so. Well, I am excited. Again, very grateful that you came in to talk to me this evening. And I will 1,000% be on the sidelines this weekend, hoping for victory number 2 as
Absolutely.
we take on the, who is it?
Mississippi Panthers.
Mississippi Panthers. So if
Hmm.
you guys are in the Atlanta area, pull up to Gwinnett High School 7 p.m. this Saturday and watch KJ get her second touchdown of the season. Let's
Yes,
go.
let's go. TD number 2 on the way.
Let's go. You heard it. You heard it first exclusively. All right, everybody. We're out.